The following message is transmitted at the request of the Harrisburg Police Department. At 1:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a woman was brutally mauled to death in the Shawnee National Forest. It is unknown if this attack was caused by a human or an animal, due to there not being any type of weapon at the scene. If you have any information about this attack, please contact the Harrisburg Police Department at 618-252-4528. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further updates on the situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Harrisburg Police Department. The case of the woman mauled to death in Shawnee National Forest has been closed. The person behind this woman's death was determined to be by an animal, as DNA testing suggests. However, the species is unknown, due to it not matching with the DNA of other species. Scientists have failed using a dichotomous key, as well as the binomial nomenclature, to identify the species. If you see any creature that is not familiar to you, dial 911 immediately. This is an administrative message at the request of the Harrisburg Police Department.
Listening to NOAA Weather Radio for the Chicago metropolitan area, operating at a frequency of 162.550 megahertz. The current time is The following message is transmitted at the request of the Illinois State Police. At 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, multiple reports of an unknown creature causing damage to buildings came into the Chicago Police Department. This creature feeds by staying in between two buildings and lunging at smaller ones. Because of this, the creature is getting bigger by the minute. All residents within a 25-mile radius of Chicago must shelter in place immediately. To shelter in place, close and lock all windows and doors, turn off all heating and ventilation systems, close all fireplace dampers, and cover cracks on doors and windows, if at all possible. Tie a white towel to your mailbox to tell local authorities that you have followed the shelter-in-place order. Be sure to bring at least 7 days' worth of food, water, clothing, medication, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries. Move into the lowest floor of your home and avoid windows at all times. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, or other news sources for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Illinois State Police. All residents in Illinois must evacuate due to an ongoing situation in Chicago. At 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the creature that was causing severe damage to the city and surrounding areas has doubled in size. Because of this, the damage, if you could even call it that, will be twice as horrific. When evacuating, be sure to bring at least 21 days worth of food, water, clothing, medical supplies, pets, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries. Tune into local media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Seattle Police Department. At 2:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a large creature was located in Medford, Oregon, headed directly to Seattle. This creature is approximately 150 feet tall and 200 feet long. All residents within a 15-mile radius of Seattle should seek an underground shelter immediately. Be sure to bring at least 7 days' worth of food, water, clothing, medication, pets, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on the situation.
You are watching ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Our top story today, a creature is causing massive damage to the country. For more on this story, here is Austin King. Austin?
Thank you, Janice. As you can hear, mass destruction is occurring in Times Square, and it is very possible that the area will be left unrecognizable. The New York Police Department is asking everyone within a 25-mile radius of New York City to evacuate ASAP. Holy shit. It's coming towards me. I'd better get out of here. Back to you, Janice.
Thank you, Austin. As you just heard, if you are within a 25-mile radius of New York City, evacuate now.
Stand by. The President of the United States, or his designated representative, will be speaking shortly.
The following message has been given authorization to be transmitted at the request of myself, the United States Government, the United States Office of Civil Defense, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. I say again, this is not a test. A global emergency has been declared for the entirety of planet Earth. At 6:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the creature that has been causing widespread damage to the country has tripled in size, making it visible from Mars. This creature has proven to be immune to all kinds of ammunition, therefore, there is no way of killing it. All residents of the United States should gather friends, family, pets, and those you have a bitter relationship with, and ask for forgiveness. I will now read a verse from the Bible as we sign off for the final time. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. This concludes the final activation of the emergency alert system. May God be with you all, and may God have mercy on our souls.
Event type is civil emergency. For the entirety of Canada until 1:15, the Canadian government has issued a civil emergency due to an extremely large and destructive creature causing damage to the entire world. This creature is known as the Gulon. The Gulon is immune to all types of ammunition, including nuclear weapons. There is no possible way humanity will survive this. Gather anyone who is close to you and brace for the end. God bless the true North, strong and free. Civil emergency for the entirety of Canada. The Canadian government has issued a civil emergency due to an extremely large and destructive creature causing damage to the entire world. This creature is known as the Gulon. The Gulon is immune to all types of ammunition, including nuclear weapons. There is no possible way humanity will survive this. Gather anyone who is close to you and brace for the end. God bless the true North, strong and free.